This year, we were inundated with a flood of IPOs, many of which turned out to be downright dangerous, surging through the roof on the first day of trading, only to get crushed within a matter of months. However, buried within all these duds, we also had some high-quality companies, like TriNet, TNET, the human resources outsourcing company that came public in late March, right near the peak of the IPO bubble. At $16 a share, still surged 19% in the first day, closed above 19. But more importantly, since then, the stock has continued to climb, rallying up to $30 and change as of today. Terrific 37% gain since we spoke to the CEO back on May 13th. TriNet, for those who you don't know or remember, is what's known as a professional employer organization, the second largest in the U.S. It helps small and medium-sized businesses get much better pricing for their employee benefit plans, especially their health insurance, something that's become ever more important now that Obamacare requires every company with more than 50 employees to provide its workers with health care. Basically, TriNet allows entrepreneurs to outsource all of the time-consuming, unprofitable human resources paperwork as they can focus on actually running their business. On top of that, the company has a cloud-based platform that provides human resources management software. But unlike so many other cloud stocks, TriNet has got a reasonable valuation. 21.6 times next year's earnings estimates. Don't take it from me. Let's talk with Burton Goldfield, the president and CEO of TriNet Group, learn more about his company and its prospects. Mr. Goldfield, welcome back to Mad Money. How are you?
Thank you very much, Jim. It's great to be here.
Okay, Burton, we're seeing employment numbers that are actually strong.
Yes.
And a lot of it is people adding people to companies, but it seems to me that we're also getting some business formation. Give us a read, because I think that judging by the fact that you say 27 million companies could be targets for you, what are you seeing?
I am seeing an energy and vibrancy around small businesses in America like never before. So forget what you read in the papers. Small businesses are curing cancer, cleaning the waters, and building great products.
Now, why is it? What's changed?
You know what? There's an amazing amount of entrepreneurs, and they're saying, we are going to solve these problems, and we're going to do it in spite of the Affordable Care Act, in spite of the legal and regulatory environment. We need some help, but we're going to get it done.
You know, you talk in a great transcript, you're talking, listen, I'll tell you who we're not. We're not the flower store that I just walked by.
Right.
You're more complicated enterprises, but you have three different tiers of service. One of them is just blue. You called it blue and gray collar.
Blue and gray collar. The hospitality industry is booming. Over 30,000 new jobs before the end of the year is what we project. We're seeing great growth across all of our industries, and our SOI product does a phenomenal job.
That's the one, the blue and gray.
Blue and gray
let's say you're
yeah.
a Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen.
Absolutely.
I'm opening all over the country, but each state's different.
Yes.
So they go to you because they don't want to have a state-by-state human resources?
Look, we're their HR department. And since I saw you last time, we are the HR department for 10,000 companies in the U.S. So we crossed the 10,000 mark. As regulations become more complex, they come to us.
I got it. Now, I was driving with my sister in Philadelphia, and because you and I are from Philadelphia, from a similar area, and I saw a TriNet billboard, and I said to myself, okay, what does Burton get with that TriNet billboard? Is that a name recognition? Why was it there?
Over 50% of our business is referrals. The name recognition is important. Okay. Our name doesn't come up. Whether you're using us or not doesn't generally come up in cocktail conversation.
Right.
When we have a billboard, people talk about us. When they talk about us, they refer us.
Wow. Okay, pretty simple business model. Now, this top tier, the law firm hedge fund.
Yes.
Is that why do they go to you? They just are concerned that they might violate a rule?
Our Ambrose product is simply amazing. It is for hedge funds, legal firms, and other organizations that want white glove service, they want great benefits, and they don't want to deal with the issues around payroll and benefits. We do that for them, and they have great employees that are the core of their business.
Are there people who are coming to you in the third tier because they're afraid of the government?
You know, the Affordable Care Act has certainly been a driver.
It's hard.
And it's hard. And guess what it's about this year? It's not about the benefits. It's about figuring out who is full-time and who is part-time.
Right.
So it's more about time and attendance. I need to know, according to the Affordable Care Act, how many of my employees are qualified for benefits and how many are not. So we start by putting a time and attendance system in. Then we talk to them about the bronze plans and other medical plans that they may offer to their employees.
Okay, but all right, that I suddenly understand that, because you have a line in here which you said HR. I know, this is my last question because I got to get in. HR is suddenly cool?
HR is suddenly cool. I go to parties, and now people want to talk to me.
Because it's so hard.
It's so hard. So finally, I can be a star at a party because of HR.
I always ask because I have a restaurant and I always want to know, am I in trouble? That's why we use, we're the flower shop. We're not your kind of customer.
I got it.
All right? But that's terrific. That's Burton Goldfield. Now listen, TriNet's president and CEO, TriNet has been the only big winner of all those IPOs. And it's funny because it wasn't the red hottest one, it was the most consistent one. That's who you want to stick with, and stick with Cramer.